Hi everyone, it's Devine. Thank you so much for subscribing and being here with Divine Miracles. And this is the Tarot mini forecast for Sagittarius. You get your very own video this week to bring in the different energies. So I'm working with the Green Witch Tarot because the pictures are awesome and I haven't had them out for a while. The Angels, Gods and Goddesses deck, a surprise deck which I'll bring out later, and also our Domino Love, Angels for Love and Romance, and also what we're healing with in ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to be doing 2 cards from the Green Witch, and away we go. Let's see what the focus is for Sagittarius. Let's have it. I hope that you guys are having an awesome week. It's a new moon in Scorpio, so we're letting go of a lot. Okay, Sagittarius, what's happening for you? Sagittarius, that's it. Amazing. We've been having such amazing cards. And you have the 4 of Athames or the 4 of Swords. And have a look at this. Normally the 4 of Swords, talks about a need for rest, which is definitely true. Look at this person here. So Sagittarius, there's been a lot of things going on not just in a personal level, but like energetically as well, with healing and change, processes that you need to have with regards to family situations, loved ones, etc. You're processing an awful lot of information right now, but it's saying that you're doing everything that you need to be doing, in order to process this in the right way. It's taking a bit of a step back, taking your mind off of things by doing something different. Spending time near water or, in nature is vital for you right now. Being out in nature as much as you can helps to cleanse and clear the aura as well. So if you're having a time in your life where you everything seems to be overwhelming, the best thing that you can do for yourself is take yourself away from the situation, get some time out, spend some time in nature, The ducks are here as well, and ducks always signify good news coming forward, for you, and messages coming as well. So Sagittarius, whatever's been going on in your life, now is the time you just chill out and relax. Don't let it overwhelm you. Maybe you've just been getting that inner calling, like I need to just get out of the house. Maybe you've been getting that inner calling to do that, and this is sort of like validating you. So let's get some more information for Sagittarius. Okay, what else can we clarify? The 4 of Swords. And this is so cute. The 4 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Look at these two, okay? So this can indicate that, for some people, not for everybody, but for some people, you're with your soulmate. This is the soulmate card. Goes along with the Lovers card as well. The 6s are always, generous kind of loving cards also. Reaching a goal. Going hand in hand into your future together, doing cute little things, being in nature, etc. But this also comes about when, we have concerns or worries about other people in our life or other family members in our life, maybe children, because the children have come up here. Maybe you're worried about the way in which your children will cope with different situations. It may be time for some of you to step in, a little bit more into something that's going on with a child, for example. But for the most part, this card and the 4 of Athames, which is sitting here, is talking about your need to pull yourself out of situations, take a step back, maybe look at some things that have been triggering you from the past that are coming forward. Because sometimes hidden fears can just come up out of the blue and we don't know why we get triggered by them, only that it's necessary for our growth to explore them. So if some kind of feeling comes up to the surface and you keep on squashing it back down, it's only going to fester and get worse. And, we need it to come to the surface. So if something out of the blue comes in your mind, it's better for you to be talking about it rather than keeping it held within. And in fact, this could be a time in your life, Sagittarius, where you are voicing things a little bit more, or you're finding the right way in which to do that, because sometimes you might come across in the wrong way that you didn't mean to, and it gets all, you know, out of proportion kind of thing. You're taking your time out, you're spending that time, you know, by yourself perhaps, you know, having some time out and focusing on the positives in your life, you know. When there's something that comes up that's a trigger point from the past, focus on that with love as well. You know, tell yourself, instead of saying, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have been that way, or it was all my fault or something, you know, say to yourself, you know, it is what it is. That situation was how I dealt with it at that time. You know, it was the right thing for that time. And I'm now forgiving myself or forgiving the person for any misunderstandings or miscommunication or whatever. And I'm not going to let that thing bug me anymore. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that thing, you know. And this could also be coming up in your life now, you know, and you're trying to take a different approach with everything, and that is perfect. That is where you need to be, because as we change our reactions to situations, you know, our life changes. And we don't have to deal with that same experience anymore. It's vital, okay? So along with this, for Sagittarius, let's have a look at these cards. Angels, gods, and goddesses. Oh, we got the Goddess of Justice. So what seems like an injustice is actually a blessing. So what may be seeming like to be holding you back from where you need to be is actually going to work in your favor. Something that has gone wrong recently, suddenly you're going to figure out, hey, if that hadn't have happened, then this wouldn't be going on. And we see, you know, the justice or we see injustices in our life sometimes. And the goddesses of justice came up, I think last week too. They came up quite a lot. If there's a legal situation that you're dealing with, or a government situation, or something that, you know, has been weighing on your mind, and it feels like all you were getting was no, 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 no. Now suddenly things are going to shift and change. As long as, you know, you're taking that time out, you're being in a place of acceptance in your life, you're being in a place of acceptance within yourself, you're asking your spiritual team for assistance. Don't leave it too long to do that. I mean, a lot of people wait until they're in super dire straits or in real big trouble before they say, oh, you know, I need to do something about this. I need to call in my assistance. Call in your assistance every morning. You know, say, okay, whoever's around me, if you don't know their names, you know, whoever's guiding my spirit from the light, whoever's with me, I invite you into my day. I invite you to walk by my side. You know, I invite you to support me in the decisions that I need to make. Help me to follow my intuition more clearly. Help me to let go of any outdated ideas or things that are blocking me from my manifestation that I want to have in my life, you know. Help me to elevate my spirit easily, you know. Help me to cleanse and clear any negativity that doesn't belong anywhere near me. Help me to see exactly or feel exactly what I need to do in order to be really abundant in my life. You know, help me to forget about, you know, worries and concerns and issues and things like that, and help me to see a clear path for myself. You know, this in itself is really, really amazing. Like the difference that this can make to your day. And if you practice this and put into your practice whatever wording you want to do, it becomes like an everyday thing, and you become just accustomed to doing it. It's like, you know, brushing your teeth. You just become accustomed to bringing in the spiritual assistance into your life every single day. And you will notice if you don't do it. You know, you'll start to notice. So this isn't a good practice for you, Sagittarius, because you tend to do or make a decision and then suddenly worry about 1,000 outcomes that could come because you've made this one decision. So when you start bringing that spiritual support before there's even any evidence of anything being difficult for you, you feel like you know exactly what you're doing every step of the way, which we all want to feel that way, you know. So come into that acceptance of, you know, support being with you all the time. Okay, bonus deck. This is the Conscious Spirit deck. So let's see what else is here for you, Sagittarius. It's very quick. Oh my God, this card has come up 3 times. Your own path. Your unique path for yourself. You're, you know, taking that time out and you're focusing on your own goals, dreams, wishes, desires, etc. And focusing on everyone being in a wellness sort of position. You're working with crystals, which is naturally, hiccups, naturally attuned to you, you know. You're very good at the creative things. You're very good at, you know, working with different crystals and things and changing your mood, and maybe offering people advice using crystals as well, you know. Your path is unique. You don't need to explain it to anybody. You don't need to explain all the ins and outs of everything that you're doing to anybody, because people just don't get it anyway, for the most part. It's okay to feel different, you know, in what you're doing. That's always good. It's unique, a unique path, you know. Give yourself permission to explore all of your options, you know, everything that you want to do, everywhere you want to be, everything you want to have fulfilled in your life, you know. Do those things for yourself. Lift yourself into new vibrations, and don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Things are going to change in your life rather quickly anyway. The month of November has the angel Adnachiel, you know, in it. And Adnachiel helps everything to move really, really quickly anyway. So if you're feeling stagnant or you're feeling stuck or nothing's changing, say, Adnachiel, thank you for everything moving quickly in my life so that I can now move into the next phase of it really easily, you know. And you've got that energy around you. I feel like you've learned a lot over the past 6 months, especially about yourself and how you deal with things. And, you know, you're still undergoing healing, and we always will be. So just have faith that everything's working out exactly how it's supposed to be, okay? So for the Domino Love Angels, love, relationships, and how you see yourself, Sagittarius. Here we go. And we got deep love, Archangel Rachiel. I think you guys got this last week. Okay, so the situation about love for you is that there's something real that you need to pursue. It feels like it's really ancient, you know. It feels like it's really, you know, special for you. And it is, okay? Time will tell, but this is a very good omen to get this card of deep love. You are feeling, if you're not interested in a relationship or you're not in one, you're feeling better about yourself, which means that you're going to then attract to you a deeper love than you know, something that's just not working. You know, maybe other relationships haven't worked. You're attracting this deeper love because you're taking the time to feel unconditional love for yourself, which is amazing. Okay, it's a huge thing to feel acceptance within yourself and for yourself. So if you're still working on this, be patient with yourself, but it's all around you. Okay, if you're in a relationship, feel secure that this is a deep situation. This is a deep love. This is something that has been around a very long time, many lifetimes past, which is also why you received the 6 of Cups card. This can be past life soulmates here, you know. Feel secure in it. Don't start doubting anything, or don't let your mind wander too much. Focus on the love. Focus on the love for yourself, you know, as well, and that you're deserving of this great energy that's moving into your life or is already around you. Okay, this is fabulous news for Sagittarius, because you guys, you know, you have your ups and downs, you have your stresses, you have your anxieties, you tend to overthink, you know, you tend to overdo, you tend to push yourself too hard. And here we see in your reading that, you know, you're really starting to take things to heart, and you're really starting to do things more on a feeling nature for the positive. You're not letting your mind become too west, you know, oh, I'm thinking over here when everything's happening over here. But what about this? But then you're pulling yourself back in, you know. What about that? Oh, who cares about that? You know, you're starting to pull yourself back in, because you can see how it can spiral out of control when you don't do this, you know. I mean, anyone can sit there and think about 1,000 different scenarios, and it could be this, and it could be this, and it could be this, and it could, and just drive yourself, you know, crazy doing that, you know. Sagittarius, you've stopped this. This is very, very good. If not, you know, you're in this focus of rest, so you need to And when you're doing that, you know, you're contemplating on all the wasted energy, you know, searching for those, you know, there's that song, Iron Maiden song, the wasted time, always searching for those wasted years. You know, that's a very powerful sort of impact that Sagittarius tend to do. Waste time over all those things that, you know, have been, that you feel are wasted. You know, make a stand kind of thing. So, be at peace, Sagittarius. Everything is happening exactly how it needs to. Walk your own unique path and be happy with it. You know, you've got love all around you, okay? And you're very, very loved. So enjoy that energy. And thanks for listening. And until the next time, lots of love and many blessings. Bye for now.